Scorpio, what's up? Welcome back. Did you eat too much like me? Okay, you don't care about that. You're here for your reading. Okay, I got it. Welcome back, Scorpio. I missed you. Now, this is all about what it's time to let go of as we're going into a new year. Can you believe it? Tomorrow marks the first day of December. I know. What you need to let go of as we're closing down this year, and what needs your attention the most. So as you are watching this video, friend, just allow yourself to tap into what's calling your attention, all right? If there's anyone DMing you, private messaging you, pretending to be me or any other tarot reader friend that is not me, please report and block. The first card that popped out for you is boundaries. Spirit said you need to work on your boundaries or trust yourself to have boundaries and still have belonging and still have connection even in your boundaries. Shadow popped out here as well. There may be someone around you who is activating you in an interesting way, triggering you in an interesting way, bringing up stuff that maybe you've been trying to resolve, dissolve, let go of, and you need boundaries away from that person so that you can heal in the way that you want to, in the way that you need to. And then shift beneath the deck, and then beneath shift, there is power, Scorpio, okay? So look, and beneath that, we have gratitude, all right? Something to activate as you are bringing in the new year, ushering in your manifestations. So this feels like it's all about you stepping into your power, trusting yourself that you could have boundaries while you heal. Trusting yourself that you can have boundaries away from anyone who's triggering you, making you, when you're around them, you don't feel like your best self. That usually is a sign that someone is needing to be repurposed or repositioned in your life, and that's okay. I feel like I need to say this to you tenderly, Scorpio, because with the cards out here, it gives the vibe that maybe whoever this person is that might be triggering you or activating you, maybe you don't feel like you're a good friend, good son, good daughter, good husband, good partner, good wife if you have boundaries in some way. But when it comes to you and it comes to your health and your healing, the only way for you to get to where you're trying to go is if you have good, secure boundaries around you. So it feels like this reading is going to be all about you and your boundaries and trusting yourself so that you're not operating in your shadow, making choices from the place of shadow. Now let's get some tarot cards out here. We'll keep this thing rolling. Welcome back to the space. I took a little bit of time off last week and I feel good. And I hope that you were able to take a little bit of time off last week in whatever way you needed to. And I hope you are feeling good too. And if you don't feel quite good yet, I hope that you are on path to feeling good because you deserve it. All right, guide angel spirit guides for my Scorpio friend here. Thank you, guide angel spirit guides. What are they working through right now? You have boundaries out here, shadow and shift. Tell us more about what Scorpio is working through at this time. Dominant energies, please. All right, Knight of Wands. Now, for some of you, this is you and your passion. This is you feeling determined to make something happen. This is an action energy that you're in. Help us understand a little bit more, guide angel spirit guides. Knight of Wands. What is this passion in this and this action moving toward for Scorpio? What are they on fire for right now, guide angel spirit guides? Thank you. Dominant energies, please. Oh, your new beginning, the thing that you want out here, the Fool. There's something that you want to go after. You're tired of being controlled. You're tired of being restricted by something or someone, and it makes total sense as to why power is beneath your deck under shift. You're wanting to go after something that you believe in, something that you really want. It's a new beginning for you. This feels like a year in close. For whoever I'm speaking to, Scorpio, you are really serious about closing this year down. You want this year to close and you want to bring in a new energy in the new year. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us about the Fool. What are they being bold and audacious about going after? What is their free spirit going after right now? For Scorpio, please. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Let's see here. What is this boldness related to? Something that had to come to a close. It feels like for you, you're finally at a place where the pain is leaving from something that had to go away from you, some type of betrayal, maybe heartbreak, loss in a relationship, maybe the ending of a job, being disrespected, again, betrayed. And it feels like because of that, you're like, you know what? I'm going to have something new, refreshing in my life. I'm ready to let this respectfully close. They did what they did to me. They betrayed me, but I'm not going to let that get in the way. And I have a lot of passion, and I'm going to transmute all of what could have been triggering and anger. I'm going to transmute all of that energy into something that is good for me. And I'm moving on. I'm going in a new direction. That's wonderful. And then we have the 9 of Wands out here. I want to do a little bit more clarifying. God, angel, spirit guides, show us a little bit more about why the 9 of Wands is out here. You're wanting to be free from expectations and weights that have been put on your shoulder. For some of you, Scorpio, you've been holding out maybe for a relationship, for a job, for a situation for a long time, putting in all of the grunt work, working really hard to make something happen. And finally, you came to realize that maybe you were being taken advantage of, because this 9 of Wands actually popped out upside down. You realized you were being taken advantage of. You realized that your efforts were never going to get you to where you wanted to go, because in some way, maybe the powers that be, managers, supervisors, a friend, someone was intentionally blocking this. Maybe you had a partnership with someone and you were doing everything that you thought you were supposed to do. You're thinking you're just in the 9 of Wands. This is hard. It's going to get better. I'm just going to keep putting the work in. And then recently you came to find out that something was happening behind the scenes that was intentionally blocking you from something that you were trying to go after. God, angel, spirit guides, tell us more about what this thing is that they want, Scorpio. What is it that they are after, trying to achieve, trying to accomplish? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Let's see here. Scorpio, please. This is something about you wanting to do something that feels right to you. This is some action that you're wanting to take. I want to get a couple more here. God, angel, spirit guides. What is this action? Staying the course. Refusing to let anyone get in their way, Scorpio. You've been really trying to have boundaries and activate your power towards something that it feels like you've been relentless on. What is this thing, God, angel, spirit guides? It could be something related to spirituality, something that you were being blocked with the Hanged Man out here. It could be something related to networking, media, news, writing, something that felt very competitive and backstabby in nature. If this is something related to a business, and if this is something related to a connection or a relationship, the person that you're thinking you're on the same team with, your person, was not doing their part to show up being on your team, and it was causing a lot of contingency, a lot of challenge, blocks, just not being able to move beyond and out. Whatever this situation was, it just seemed like a lot of unnecessary fighting, controlling, everyone speaking and not being heard. And I think recently, Scorpio, you realized the source of all of this and you let go, okay? And so here you are in your most dominant energy, onto a new beginning, a fresh start. That's wonderful. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. All right. Well, let's see what the advice is for you. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What do you want Scorpio to focus on, to close out, to end at this point? Whatever it is that you want Scorpio to focus on right now, God, angel, spirit guides, what needs their attention? Guidance for Scorpio moving forward toward their goal, to be successful in this new beginning, this new path forward, being free. God, angel, spirit guides. What is the advice? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. What is the advice? Okay, you're going to have to use your mind and be confident in your words, in your voice. Because thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. We're going to go a little bit deeper. Because of what has happened, naturally, it's put you in a sword energy. You've been betrayed, backstabbed, people plotting and planning in a way that you wouldn't have expected or suspected. And so now moving forward, you are in a place where you're refusing to allow something like that to happen to you again. You're allowing your mind to be open and your eyes to be open even wider. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. More about guidance, God, angel, spirit guides. Why are you showing Scorpio the Queen of Swords here? I think I said Queen of Wands, my apologies. The Queen of Swords. Temperance, patience, balancing things out. What else, God, angel, spirit guides? Maybe one more to help us understand this angelic guidance for Scorpio right now. Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Okay. The 8 of Swords. All right. Okay. Toward a new beginning, happiness, bliss, love. For some of you, this letdown, this betrayal had something to do with trust and love, family. For some of you, I do get the vibe that it's related to career or business. All right. So, to get to the love, and then beneath the 10 of Cups is the Ace of Cups. Okay, but Ace of Swords is going to be necessary to be able to see clearly. We'll get around to that. But to get to this, for some of you that I'm speaking to, the goal for you is to feel sweet, pure love, safety and love, belonging, not having to be someone else to have love and respect. You just want ease when it comes to love. And the caution for you is you're wiser now because of what you went through. You're going to remember the lesson of everything that you went through with all of that wand energy and people crossing into your boundaries and disrespecting and activating your shadow. Some of the shadow, though, that you're still working through is in the language of the swords, okay? This Queen of Swords is holding this sword up to protect itself, okay? And you have the 8 of Swords here too, because that situation that has happened for some of you Scorpios got you a little bit shell-shocked. And what I mean by that is you are really on guard. You refuse to let this happen to you again. But the caution here, the caution here with the Temperance being here is to not become, thank you God, angel, spirit guides, the thing that has robbed you of your joy in the past. Do not become one of the minions of a sword bearer, right? Do not become this person, because it was this kind of energy that intended harm for you or wanted to take from you or betray you or rob you of something. And Spirit wants you to know that you don't have to become that thing to have what you desire and what you're deserving. Beneath the Ace of Cups in my deck is the 8 of Pentacles. All you have to do is keep working on you, keep building your life. All you have to do, Spirit is going to do the rest. Sometimes these painful lessons happen so that we can understand the contrast of pain and love. And if we didn't experience the pain, would we really understand love? It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be the person who bears the swords to have what you want. So the caution for you, the guidance for you, Scorpio, is to gradually, the way that it makes sense for you, allow yourself to reopen your heart. You are wiser now. You're not going to let this happen to you again. Everyone in the world is not out here to do this to you. It's just so that you can understand what you deserve, how to have healthy boundaries for yourself, and how to shift in a way that makes your life more fruitful, more prosperous. Some of what has happened, Scorpio, with this situation is to literally push you into a place to reevaluate your standards, what you want, so that you can go after this in that Fool energy. The Fool is spontaneous and it's like, I'm doing this. I deserve this. I'm doing it now. Something about what you went through, Scorpio, is exactly what happened. It happened to push you into the Fool energy, to get you out into the world and go after what it is that you want and you deserve. I hope this helps, Scorpio. I love you. Okay. After this, I might have to get into that refrigerator and get more of those leftovers. I don't know about you, but enjoy yourself. I love you. I hope you have an amazing week, and hopefully I get to see you next week. Take care. Bye.